bringing dead things to life.
Hey everyone, it's Kim and Steve.
Hey.
We are just days away from Halloween and continuing our movie reviews. So we have another one for you today.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Shudder, called Stop Motion.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the poster looks spooky, and it did live up to its spooky poster.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree there.
Yeah, so let's
overview?
talk about it. Yeah, so it's about a stop motion artist and her mom, and her mom is overbearing, and you see that right at the top. They're building a scene, and you know, stop motion is where you move something just barely and take a picture, and like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So you can see there's some sort of angst there with the mom being really demanding and in this little room where they're making these pictures. So that's how it starts. Well, the mom gets sick, and then she starts losing it. Like the girl just starts psychologically losing.
Yeah, and she's got to pick up the film. So they're partway through a film,
Yeah.
and Ella, the main character, has to continue building out the movie.
Yeah, and as she loses it, it takes you along. So you don't know if what she's seeing is real or if it's a figment of her psychological imagination, weirdo stuff. So that's what I think is cool. The little girl in it, I don't think she's real. I think that's part of her imagination.
Yeah. Another unique thing is it's a very unique combination of live action and stop motion.
Yeah, and the director's known for stop motion, so this is his first live one. I don't know about thrills and chills in this one. I found some, of course, with a psychological horror thriller, you don't have a bunch of that, but there was a couple, right? A couple jump scares.
Yeah, the eye in the peephole.
Yeah, she's looking through the peephole. I think the little creature that comes alive to her
right
in the doorway, which you see in the trailer, that I thought was kind of creepy. You kind of expected that because they show it in the trailer.
The chills that got something on the movie that got me absolutely almost physically sick was there's a scene with her leg, like an injury, a wound on her leg, that I swear that scene carried on for what seemed like forever, and it was just it was just so gory.
And I want to talk more on that in the best of the worst things, because you know, we've talked before that when there's that cutting scene or things like that, we both cover our eyes and look away and peek through the fingers or whatever. But that one was hard to watch to a point, and we'll talk about that in a second. I just thought that the stop motion on this that they incorporated really was well done and added a creepy element to this that nailed it. I mean, I really enjoyed watching this movie through it, and it was because I wanted to see what next they would do with that stop motion thing, and the creatures looked
the creatures, the wax, and then when it moved on to like meat, real meat, and then the ability to make these stop motion characters just look so haunting and so ill, and actually so sad that you actually felt sorry for.
That's a good point.
The characters.
Yeah. So there's a female character, that stop motion character, and then a mean ogre monster guy, and you really do feel sorry for the very pathetic looking little girl thing that was made out of mortician wax.
Yes.
So I thought it was super well done.
Again, that eye. Yeah. When things started, you know, and it was quite a while, and don't catch on to that stuff as quick, but it was quite a while into the movie before I realized that a lot of that was her imagination.
Exactly
the parts. I don't want to say what parts, but where you didn't realize that was imagination until you really started understanding what was happening in the movie.
So let's go to our fright meters, and you know, what did you think? What did you rate this one?
I rated mine actually pretty high, higher than I normally do.
Just scary, above creepy, almost to scary.
Yeah.
Which would take a lot with you because you don't get scared at anything.
Right.
I agree. This was a really, really good film. I'm a little bit lower than you on this. I mean, I'm not the big fan of the psychological horror stuff, This was very well done though, and I think it's worth the watch. But it wasn't scary to me. It was just a good show to watch and fun to watch. Definitely had some chills in it and creepiness. I wanted to talk about best and worst with you, and I wanted to get back to what we were talking about that cutting scene with the leg. At the beginning, when she's basically ripping stitches apart and getting into it, and I thought, okay, that's good, and it got gross, and then they overdid the blood, and that's when I thought it went from really good to dumb.
I literally just got chills again.
Really?
When you were talking about that, I don't. Ugh.
Yeah, I think the actress that did the, I guess, sister of the boyfriend, was not good.
No, I didn't think she was a good actress.
It wasn't good. The
little girl was fantastic.
The little girl was really good, really good.
Yeah. The wax.
Yeah, the scene where she starts
wax?
peeling away. Was it her face that she was
At
peeling?
first it started with her legs, and then it started with her face. So I think everything got more intense as the movie went along, to where like little things like that, psychological things, just got bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and again, you don't really know if it's really happening or if it's just in her mind. And I think that's part of the fun with this. Again, best stuff was the creature and the stop animation. This little thing, as you said earlier, you felt sorry for, and they make the face look just horrifying
and sad.
Yeah. I mean, you just want to pick the little thing up and save it. And the movie within a movie, the stop motion movie that they made, would be something I'd want to see. It was just really well done. Now, her mind goes even further, and I don't want to spoil all that where other things happen. But look at some of this stuff with the little doll. It's just wow. Like I said, the guy. What was his name? Robert Morgan. Originally, he just did stop motion, so this is his first one at doing this, and I think he did just an amazing.
The
job.
creatures were just phenomenal. But,
yeah.
You know, I think I get more and enjoy psychological thrillers more than I do horror, and I think a way it makes me think more. Where horror, I can't find one that actually really terrifies me.
Yeah.
This messes with your mind, so it actually is a little bit more creepy for me. So I think I enjoy the psychological.
Well, if anybody has any suggestions for something that'll really scare Kim, please put them in the comments. Final thoughts on this? I highly recommend this. I think this was a fun watch. Maybe In the Dark would be better, but this was really, really good. And again, those creatures, the stop motion stuff was just so well done. I mean, it showed emotion, and you don't expect that with a wax puppet. Again, the little girl did a great job. She was creepy and really diabolical. I mean, some of the stuff that she made her do, the meat, you talked about making one of the stop motion puppets or creatures out of meat. I mean, where do you come up with that stuff?
And the extreme that it went to get the meat at some point.
Oh yeah. Crazy stuff. So
absolutely,
it's a good one. I would definitely recommend it. You?
Oh, highly recommend it.
So there's some good ones. So join us next week. We're going to do another one. I don't know which one yet, but
I don't know. But we got to go because we have some movies to watch this afternoon.
Thanks. Like and subscribe. Comments are always welcome. We'll see you in a week or so, right?
Yep.
All right. Bye now.
Bye. Thanks.